Hello, my loves. Welcome to today's class. Today is my birthday, and I don't usually announce that, but it's my birthday, and I am going to do a birthday flow. So I don't have anything planned. I'm just going to follow the guidance of my breath, of my heart, and just do what my body's asking today. So thank you so much for joining me in that. And I want to use today's practice as a celebration of life, just celebrating the air or the breath in our lungs, our minds, our bodies, our hearts, all the things about us, just a full celebration of being alive. So we'll begin in a comfortable seated position. Spine is tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We'll inhale the shoulders up to the ears, bringing them back, down and around. And gently close the eyes. And take a moment to arrive on our mats today. Body, mind, and heart. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. And release with an audible sigh. One more deep breath in through the nose. And release with a sigh. Just allowing the breath to return to a normal, natural, steady pace in and out through the nose. And just becoming one with the breath. Becoming the observer of the breath instead of the person who's breathing. And as we dance and travel with our breath today on our mats, just finding gratitude for the simple fact of being alive. Finding gratitude for the air and the breath in your lungs, for your heart that beats passionately in love, for your mind and the way that it thinks, and for your physical body for taking you through this beautiful journey of life. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And gently open the eyes. From here, we're going to take the hands behind, clasping the fingertips. Inhale to open up the chest. Gently looking up to the sky, pausing here. Getting a nice opening and stretch through the shoulders and the chest, the upper back. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing the arms up. From here, we're going to take the thumbs together. So looping the thumbs together, reaching up to the sky. Deep inhale at center. On the exhale, just reaching to the right. We'll inhale, gently coming through center. On the exhale, gently reaching to the left. We inhale through center. On the exhale, gently diving forward, hands come to the earth. We'll tuck the chin into chest, pausing here in a forward fold. Continuing to breathe. On the inhale, gently coming up through center, reaching arms to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to clasp the fingers, bringing them just behind the head, pressing the head into the hand, looking up to the sky, really opening through the elbows and the armpits, radiating through the heart. Just continuing to breathe as we hold. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly releasing, coming onto all fours. So hands are directly under the shoulders, knees under the hips, fingers spread wide on the mat, going into cat-cow flow. We'll really press into the hands, drop the shoulders from the ears. On the inhale, tilting tailbone and chin up to the sky. On the exhale, we'll gently round through the spine, tucking chin into chest. Again, inhale, gently coming forward, cow pose. On the exhale, we gently round into cat. So closing the eyes and taking a few rounds at the pace of your own breath. Allowing the gift of your breath to guide you through your mindful movement on your mat today. Two more rounds of cat-cow, and then the option to add xoxo flow. So continuing in cat-cow, we're joining you for xoxo flow. We inhale, going into cow pose. On the exhale, gently rounding through the spine, we sit the hips down over the heels, drop elbows, inhale to come through center. So again, rounding through the spine, tucking chin into chest, we sit back, drop forearms, inhale to come through center. So continuing with a few rounds of Chakramakasana flow, just activating the entire chakra system, all of your energy channels on your mat. 2 more full rounds wherever you're at. We inhale to come through center. From here, pausing briefly, we're going to walk the hands forward. Hips stay lifted above the knees, bringing forehead to the mat. Anahata heart melting pose. Just getting a deep stretch and opening through the shoulders, the armpits, the chest, the upper back, and sending that breath all the way down the spine to the tip of the tailbone. And exhaling back into the world. On the inhale, walking hands forward. We're going to separate the knees. Heels come together, shifting back, child's pose. Fingers spread wide on the mat. Forehead meets the earth. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Another deep breath in through the nose. On the exhale, walking hands all the way to the right hand side. We inhale back through center. Exhale, other side. We inhale through center. Exhale again all the way to the right hand side. This time pausing here. Getting a deep stretch and opening through the side body. Sending breath all the way down the side. And exhaling. We inhale through center. On the exhale, going to the other side. Pausing here for an extra round of breath. Really reaching with the fingertips, stretching that side body. Inhale. On the exhale, coming back through center. From here, we're going to flip the palms to the sky, drop elbows to the earth, and then take the hands to the tops of the shoulders, shifting the weight back, getting a stretch through the triceps. A deep inhale here. On the exhale, releasing the arms out, coming back into all fours. From here, going into sunbird flow, starting on with the right hand and left leg lifted. So we inhale, lifting right arm and left leg into the sky. Fingertips spread wide, arm is engaged. The foot is flexed as if it's pressing up against a wall, really activating through the glutes and the core. We inhale here to reach. On the exhale, we pull elbow and knee in toward the center. On the inhale, we reach. On the exhale, we pull. Inhale to reach. Exhale. We inhale and exhale 2 more times. On this last one, hand and knee return to the earth, and we go on to the other side. So we inhale to lift left arm and the right leg. Again, really pressing through that back foot, flexing. Fingertips are reaching forward. We inhale at center. On the exhale, we pull everything into the core. Inhale to reach and expand. Exhale to release and contract. Again, inhale to reach. Exhale to pull. Inhale to reach. And we exhale 2 more times. On the exhale, coming back through center. From here, walking the hands forward a few inches. We'll tuck the back toes, pressing up into downward facing dog. Hands are about shoulder width apart. We press the chest through the shoulders. Heels come down toward the mat. We're going to inhale, coming forward into plank pose. On the exhale, rounding back, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, coming forward, plank pose. On the exhale, rounding back. 2 more times. On the last one, coming back to downward facing dog. Together, we're going to do 3 rounds of chaturanga. So listening to your body, if it needs any modifications, dropping the knees, chest, chin variation, or doing full chaturanga. On the inhale, we come forward. On the exhale, we're gently going to lower to the earth. Inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, rounding back, downward facing dog. 2 more times, inhaling forward into plank. We exhale to gently lower. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward. 1 more round here. Meeting in downward dog. From downward dog, we inhale, stepping to the top of the mat, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. 3 half sun salutations together. We inhale to rise, reaching up. Exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway, flat back. On the exhale, we fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Again, inhale to rise, reaching up. We exhale, diving forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more round together. Inhale to rise, reaching up. Exhale, we dive forward. Inhale, halfway. We exhale to fold. On the inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands come to the heart. From here, we inhale to rise, reaching up. On the exhale, diving forward, pausing here in a forward fold. So feet are about hip width distance apart, just allowing the torso, the upper body, the head and the neck, and the arms to fold over and allow gravity to pull you closer to the earth, closer to her energy. Gently tucking chin into chest to release the back of the neck. And then option to grab opposite elbows in ragdoll, just gently swaying from side to side. Finding stillness in the center. Gently release the arms, bend the knees. Inhale, slowly coming up 1 vertebrae at a time. Hands meet at the top. Exhale, hands to the heart. On the inhale, we'll rise, reaching up. Exhale to dive forward. Inhale, halfway. On the exhale, we're going to take a seat, chair pose. So feet are about hip width distance apart. We take that seat, spine is in neutral, arms reaching up toward the ears. Pausing here for a moment, just feeling the strength and foundation of the pose, finding gratitude for your strength within. From here, we're going to reach the arms back. So really pressing through the fingertips, activating through the arms, and going into our flow. On the inhale, we're going to press off the legs, reaching up to the sky. On the exhale, taking a seat, arms lift behind, really activated. Again, inhale to reach. We exhale, taking that seat. 2 more times. Last one here, pausing here, arms are lifted. Just activating through the core, through the legs. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to straighten the legs, diving forward. Inhale, halfway flat back. On the exhale, we fold. Chaturanga. We lower to the earth. Inhale, upward facing dog. On the exhale, meeting in downward facing dog. From here, we inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, warrior 1. There's a deep bend in that front knee, back foot's at a 45-degree angle. We'll reach forward with the right arm and the left arm. Inhale to come through center, dropping shoulders from the ears, radiating and opening up through the heart. Deep inhale here, and we exhale. From here, we're going to take the left hand and wrap it around the right wrist and just pull to the side. Deep inhale here. We exhale, coming through center, other side. Right hand wraps around the left wrist, and we pull to the side, getting a deep stretch through the side body. Deep inhale here. Exhale, warrior 1. From here, hands are going to come back. We clasp them, opening up the chest on the inhale. On the exhale, we dive forward, humble warrior. Pausing here, gently tucking chin into chest. And continuing to breathe as we hold. Deep inhale here. And we exhale. On the inhale, releasing the arms, coming back through center warrior one. From here, we're going to pivot the back toes so that everything is facing forward. We're going to press off the back toes, coming into a standing split. So fingertips meet the earth, back leg lifts, foot is flexed, hips squared down toward the ground. Just pausing here, continuing to breathe. One more deep inhale. On the exhale, we float back, warrior one. Inhaling here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back. Flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. From here, we inhale the left leg high. On the exhale, landing, warrior one on the other side. Again, 45-degree angle with the back foot, deep bend in that front knee. We inhale, reaching forward with the right and the left, coming through center. Exhale, dropping shoulders from the ears. We look up toward the sky. From here, taking the right wrist around, wrapping it around the left, pulling gently to the side, getting that deep stretch through the side body. Deep inhale. Exhale, coming through center, other side. Left wrist wraps around the right, and we reach. Breathing into the rib cage, breathing into the side body. Exhale to come back through center. From here, hands release. We clasp the fingers behind. Inhale to open up the chest. On the exhale, we dive forward. Hands come above the head. Humble warrior. Gently tucking chin into chest to release the back of the neck. And just connecting with the power of surrender. One more round of breath here. On your next inhale, arms release. We come up through center, warrior one. From here, pivoting the back toes so that everything is facing forward. We're going to press off those back toes, landing a standing split. So fingertips land into the earth. Back leg is fully activated. Foot is flexed, hips squared down toward the earth. And we hold here, building that internal fire, that internal strength. And just a deeper sense of gratitude for your physical body in this moment. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we float back, arms lift, warrior one. We inhale here at center. On the exhale, hands frame the foot. We send the leg back, flow, pause, or rest between the sides. Meeting in downward dog. From here, going into pigeon pose. We inhale, lifting the right leg high. On the exhale, bringing it forward, knee lands behind the wrists. We walk the back knee back, untuck the toes, and gently look over the shoulder to ensure alignment with leg, ankle, and foot. From here, pressing fingertips into the earth, we drop the shoulders from the ears, looking up to the sky. We're going to hold here an upright pigeon for a few rounds of breath, really opening and radiating through that heart, finding gratitude for your heart, for the way that it loves, and for the emotions that it feels on this human experience and journey of life. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, we're gently going to walk the hands forward. Forehead comes down to the earth. Then we pause in pigeon pose, pausing in silence and gratitude. And continuing to breathe as we hold, finding gratitude for the simple gift that is our breath. One more round of breath here. On the inhale, gently pressing up with our arms, we're going to take the left forearm and plant it parallel to the front knee. The right arm is going to wrap up and over the body, resting on the opposite hip. From here, we're just going to open up through the shoulder, looking up to the sky for a gentle twist. Getting a twist through the spine, breathing into the stretch. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, rounding forward, we plant the hands and we send the leg back. Pausing here, option for a flow between the sides. So chaturanga if you're feeling it, otherwise holding downward dog. From downward dog, we lift the left leg high. On the exhale, we land pigeon pose on the left side. So walking that back knee back, untucking the toes, looking over the shoulder to make sure that the ankle and foot are coming directly out of the leg. We press fingertips into the earth. Inhale, dropping shoulders from the ears, opening up through the heart, and looking up to the sky. And just allowing the feeling of love and gratitude to fill your heart as it's open and exposed in this moment. Breathing that love in and exhaling it back into the world. We'll inhale here at center. On the exhale, walking forward, forehead meets the mat. And we pause again in silence and in gratitude. Continuing the gift of breath. One more round of nourishing breath here. On the inhale, again, pressing up. This time, right arm, forearm comes parallel to the front leg. Left arm, we're going to inhale, reaching it around, wrapping it around the body, resting on the opposite hip. And then gently opening up the shoulder as we press into the bottom arm and look up toward the sky. Take a gentle twist. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, gently rounding back to center, we're going to plant the hands into the earth, untuck back toes, coming back downward facing dog. Last opportunity for a flow here, inhaling forward. On the exhale, we lower to the earth. Inhale halfway. And exhale, shifting back downward facing dog. From downward dog, we're going to inhale, coming into a plank pose, holding here. So just really activating, building that fire in the abdominals, building that strength from within. Again, finding gratitude for this physical body, for all it does for us every day. Continuing to breathe. On the inhale, we're going to plant the right hand to the center, shifting to the outside edges of the right foot, finding side angle. Left arm reaches to the sky. Option to stay here. You can drop the bottom knee for support, or you can lift the top leg for a challenge. So again, just listening to your body. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, coming back through center, plank pose, again, holding here. So continuing that gift of breath, continuing the cycles, allowing the breath to give you the strength to hold the pose. Maybe smiling a little bit, not taking the challenge so seriously. And then from here, left hand plants to the center. We shift, side plank, other side. Again, option to modify as needed or challenge as needed. Deep inhale here. Continuing to breathe and hold. Maybe smiling. On the exhale, we come back through center, plank pose. We're going to drop the knees and just shift onto our seat. I'm going straight into another abdominal activation. We're going to plant the feet on the earth. Hands come behind the knees. Inhaling here on the exhale, rounding through the spine. Going into boat pose. On the inhale, lifting knees into the sky. Option to stay here, or option to straighten through the legs, pointing through the toes. And finally, option to release the arms. So holding here. Again, noticing that strong activation in the abdominals, in the core, your center of your personal power and intuition, strengthening both the physical and energetic channels in your core. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, slowly coming out of it, we're going to release the legs out wide. From here, we inhale, reaching up. On the exhale, we dive through center, tucking chin into chest, bringing elbows down to the earth. I'm just getting that deep stretch to the back of the legs. On the next inhale, gently coming up halfway, and we're going to walk the hands all the way to the left-hand side, reaching for the outside edge of that left foot. Pausing here. From here, we inhale, walking hands through center. Exhale, going to the other side. So again, reaching for that outside edge of the foot or ankle. Getting that deep stretch down the lower back. We inhale to walk back through center and then gently walking ourselves through center, bringing the feet together. We'll inhale, reaching high. On the exhale, diving forward, landing here. Tucking chin into chest to release the back of the neck. And just continuing to breathe through the stretch. On the inhale, we walk ourselves up and we're going to go down gently onto our backs. So shifting down onto the back, we'll inhale, tucking knees into chest. And just gently rock from side to side, massaging out the lower back. Finding stillness in the center. We're going to inhale, pulling right knee into the body, left leg extends to the earth. From here, right hand, we'll open up the hip, pulling the knee to the side and up toward the shoulder. Just getting a stretch and opening through the hip. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, left hand guides the knee across the body, spinal twist. Right arm extends, gaze follows the extended arm. I will gently close the eyes, just breathing into the stretch. Again, finding gratitude for the body, for the mind, and for the heart in this moment. Celebrating all that you are, celebrating this beautiful life. 2 more rounds of breath here. On the inhale, gently coming through center, switching sides. We inhale, left knee to center, right leg extends. Left hand's gonna pull the knee out and up toward the elbow, opening up through the hip. Getting a gentle stretch and opening there. Deep inhale here. On the exhale, opposite arm takes it across the body. Left arm releases, spinal twist, closing eyes, breathing gratitude, love, and appreciation into your physical body. Two more rounds of breath. On the inhale, coming through center, we're going to plant the feet into the earth. Knees are bent, knees come together. Arms are going to inhale and elbows come together here. We'll inhale here and open up the arms toward our sides. So they're cactus arms, 90-degree angles by our sides. And from here, we're going to gently open the knees to the side as well. And gently closing the eyes. Allowing yourself to melt into the earth, to become one with the earth. And allowing your heart to expand, to be held. And just taking a moment to send yourself some love. Celebrating all that you are. Thinking about things that you love about yourself, about your life. And focus on that. Focusing on the unique characteristics, qualities, personality traits, the way you show up in the world. And knowing that you are someone to be celebrated every day in every way. And the more that you show up as this unique being, the more you that you are, the more beautiful and more powerful you become. Taking a deep breath in, sending that breath and sending love into your heart as it opens and expands. And then exhale, sending it back into the world. One more deep breath in. And we exhale, releasing the breath. And keeping the eyes closed, we'll gently bring the knees back together. And then keep the eyes closed, gently pressing ourselves back into a comfortable seated position. Spine tall, crown of the head reaching toward the sky. We'll inhale the left hand to the heart and the right hand on top. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, sending that breath and that love to your heart, allowing it to expand. And then exhaling with an audible sigh. One more time, inhaling that love and gratitude into your heart space. And then sending it back into the world through your exhale. We'll inhale the hands to the heart, gently bowing the chin to the chest. And silently or aloud, repeating the affirmation. I am me. I am powerful. I am beautiful. And I can do anything. Namaste. Thank you all so much for joining me for my birthday flow. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of the day and week. I will not have a live class tomorrow, but I will see you all on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend.